Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the last Friday evening sprints of 2023. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Alongside the raw stories my characters weave throughout time and space, I help other soul bards such as yourselves get back to doing whatever they love to do most in their creative processes. So one of the ways I do that is by hosting on behalf of the HeartBreathings writing community founded by Sarah Cannon, these amazing community of people founded by an even a more amazing leader at the helm with Sarah. And just doing sprints on behalf of this community is one of the ways I love to give back to. We're going to do at least 4, most likely more, 25-minute sprints with about 5-minute breaks in between. It kind of depends on how chatty we get in the chats. There is a pinned calendar and link to the calendar and all of my fellow admins' channels linked and probably pinned in the YouTube end. You can find it in the overview tab if you're joining us from the HeartBreathings community there on Facebook. Also, if you're on YouTube and you want to get to Facebook, that link is your way to go. I do believe that 1 week from today, if I'm checking the calendar, 1 week from tomorrow is going to be our double down day. So if you're new to the community, you're definitely going to want to get used to hanging out with everyone, because the Saturday the 6th will be a full day of sprinting. And what else am I missing? I'm probably missing a lot of other things. I do apologize if I do miss anything. I will try to remember and share when I remember it. Let's see. Paget is here first. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Alongside Jess and Rachel, we're going to hopefully get you in your groove where you need to be. Miranda, hello. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. Yes, Scrivener is 2,000% worth considering, trying, at least learning. If you've never used it before, I would at least ask someone to, to show you how to use it, look at YouTube videos and stuff if you're unfamiliar with. Eva, good to see you. Angela, good to see you. One of my fellow co-hosts or co-admins here is, of course, Angela, who's totally epic awesome. Normally doing, I think now, Wednesdays and Fridays around noon. Jess trying to figure out where the music was coming from. Yes, I went ahead and gave us a little special one for the last weekend. Speaking of the last weekend, not only am I doing HeartBreathings sprints starting an hour early tomorrow morning, so I'll go from 8 to 11 p.m. tonight and 8 to 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'm also doing a little insight into how I'm planning my year next year tomorrow. So the intro music will be same for all 3 is my hope. Elizabeth, see, 2023 has been a test year, is what I'm calling it. Hoping it really gets easier for a lot of people in ways that lessons learned are able to fill in gaps where they didn't. That's kind of where I'm at myself. So huge hugs to you. I'm glad you're doing it with excitement, my friend. Leanne, welcome. Glad to have you here. Happy holidays to you as well, my friend. I do apologize if I skip around a little bit and miss anyone's comments. Just trying to keep with the flow. Yolanda's here. Thank you for being here and stopping by, my friend. It's great to see you. Hello, cool gamer. And is it Ali or Ali? Is it short, long vowels? Good to see you there, my friend. Melanie is also here, getting into the Friday night, hanging out with us to do some reading. And definitely you're going to want to take care of yourself while you refill that well. Oh, good point, Mom. Angela's not really my mom. I just call her my author mom because she will mom you whether you think you need it or not. And I love her for it all the much. By the way, if you swing by her channel, give her hugs. Scrivener does have the 30-day trial, which is 30 days of use, not 30 consecutive days. So essentially, it'll minus 1 day for the 30 times you log in to use it. Or 30, you see what I mean? Mel. Hello there, my friend. So Mel does also host for us, and they're over on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. Jess, it didn't help. I was going to say multiple tabs, totally guilty here for. This is how the kitty cat timer over on Angela's channel will usually scare the bejeebus out of me. I'll be in another tab and doing something else and not paying attention. And speaking of speaking of timers and things, how about we get into something that we all would like to get? It'll be one of our last couple for 2023. Let's make it a
cup of positivity. Do 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 do. Cup of positivity. Do 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 do. Cup of positivity.
ha. I want a new one. I don't want to repeat. Hey! One of my favorite authors, by the way. George Eliot tells us, and if you know George Eliot, not he. Anyway, it is never too late to be what you might have been. We are very fortunate that we, as authors, do not need to hide our gender, my dear ladies. So we should very much take advantage of, get hopping to. Excuse you, Shakespeare, we need some help. I'll catch up on the comments on the other side. See you in 25. Oh, I almost forgot. We like to play homage around these parts to a certain Ammonese called Cowboy Bebop. Tank tells us to 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Now let's sprint. How'd it go? How'd it go? How'd it go, everyone? I'm up on to chapter 48 out of 56. I will really hope I can get the last handful or two of chapters to this book on dream stories tonight. That would be great. It'll probably happen tomorrow morning, and I'm okays with that. How did everyone else go? Yesterday, you took your first day off since October 26th and did a couple of 2024 spreads instead of painting or writing. You refilled your well. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that, my friend. Elizabeth, tomorrow you'll be looking at used Toyota Camrys. I remember you mentioning this, I think, in Sarah's coffee chat earlier today. Was that you who was talking about that? Hope it goes really well for you, my friend, and I hope it's successful. Ali, gotcha. Ali, got it. Thank you. Cammy, still trying to think what to do with all this flour you got. And you mentioned having enough toppings for a pizza, 36 pizza cheese buns, and we'll make dinner rolls as well as bread for fried tofu since you're allergic to eggs. Oh, PB and honey toast sounds amazing. All of that yummy sounding stuff does take all the prep, though. Does indeed. Jess, it was using Angela's sprints one time and forgot all about it. The cat got you the same way, and it was at midnight. Oh my goodness. So on the replay, oh my goodness. Hello, Cheesecake Man. Cheesecake Man. Go check out my channel for a short that's kind of funny about Cheesecake Man. Yes, if you got the Spider-Man friendliness tune, you're welcome. Angela, you could also collect them the whole month, meaning the cup of positivities. But the thing is, we literally have, and yes, I sat down and count, we literally have enough cups of positivity to do us almost a whole year. We're a couple short. If I start over after tomorrow, which I'm considering doing. I'm considering doing that, giving us a fresh start with all the old ones, because I haven't had to switch over the cup since this past spring, I think. So, Elizabeth, you do enjoy it. It feels great to have everything more compact and organized. Agreed. I like that. You guys were talking about Scrivener versus Google Docs there. So I guess that would apply to the car a little bit too for you as well, Elizabeth, right? Being compact. Lucinda, good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday, jumping in. Ooh. So is this a part of the same series or universe of books you've already been writing, or no? Are they not interconnected? And then I want to head on the Facebook end, and just in case anyone needed it, because not only is it the last week of the month, it's also the last week of the year. And in case StreamYard's being mean, there you go, StreamYard.com/FaceBooks. I think you were showing through just fine, Cammie, but in case anyone else needed it, I wanted to make sure it got there for you, my friends. Wow. So if you all don't know who Mama Maggie is, go hang out and say hello over Mama Maggie's channel. Mama Maggie's the reason why I use that. Some people do like a word or a phrase that's an affirmation for the year. This one got me into doing a hashtag. So Mama Maggie introduced and talks about the hashtag hold my tea, hold my coffee, and so on her channel. Go check it out if you want to see for inspiration's sake. Jess, you did a little planning while tracking on Amazon packages. Really? We were talking about packages earlier, and I'm like, wait a minute, you get yours? I did get an Amazon package earlier. It wasn't what Jess was hoping I was going to get, but I did get an Amazon package earlier. So we'll put it that way. 9 pages. Well done for Lucinda. Got the new Chad word count trackers. Yes. If you did not know, our dear friend Mel does make these epic word count trackers. And if you want to check out Mel's link tree, I think would be the best avenue to go ahead if you are a fan of the Disco Chad, like many of us are, and the Mel, like many of us are. Please do go ahead. I think it's that link you're going to want to go ahead and check out for sure. We're going to be a little extra chatty. That's okay. We'll let Shakespeare's timer run out a smidge. And it's the last weekend of the year. We can be a little chatty if we want. but we won't take it too far. Angela crocheted the first sprint. Now to stuff my face. What's for din-dins? I'm having pizza like Cammie might be having pizza. 616, feeling great. Won't have as many in the next sprint, but you know what? Snugglebutt needs the time to cuddles. And Rachel, you have finished every portion of this article except places to go partying in this particular county and in the things that you didn't know that went on in your own backyard could apply here, though. I will say that as a Marylander who did not know that we have half the festivals that we have nowadays. I will say that. Miranda, HP90 Boot Camp, almost done with the week. Congratulations. Are you in? This is your first time with it, Miranda, right? Are you enjoying? I hope so. Lori, it's good to see you. You're on time for you. You're on time for you. We asked you, sir, for new cups to hold them with. Remember? So we'd prefer the new cups first. Sounds fun indeed. Partying. This is true. I mean, this is the girl who went to college and never technically went to an actual college party. I was too busy reading books. Kid you not, I was an English literature nerd. I was too busy reading books. Paget switched to some editing for a change of pace. This is part of your collaboration series. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. And Mama Maggie also went on to go ahead and describe it a little bit. Oh, because she needed something sweet and creamy. So Angela would appreciate the Hold My Mocha 2024 a little bit. She would agree with the sweet and creamy for sure. And hello there, Joanne. We are going to go ahead and put a pin in it there with the welcome of our friendo, because I know you all want to get to sprinting. And we shall see you all here after the next 25 in a little bit. It's like you know what the music means. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh. We have cat cam now. We have cat cam. All righty. Well, indeed. Excuse you, ma'am. The rule is you need to sit still. No Wigglesworth. Anywho, how did it go? How did it go? Miranda lives in a rural area, so you have to pick up any Amazon packages at the local post office within their short opened hours. I was going to say, Mama Maggie knows about this. Former postmaster, I believe, totally understanding this. I grew up in a rural area in Western Maryland. Most of you know Cumberland, Maryland, because of George Washington and the one-room fort for which my high school was named. Anyway, but it's a teeny tiny town, and it's literally rural outside of. So I imagine a lot of the people I grew up with are kind of familiar with this even today still. Joanne is here. Beta reader couldn't continue. Oh, boo. Having been on both sides of that equation, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Louise, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with us this evening. We do have a bit ahead of us still, so you're right on time. It has been forever, but editing's totally worth it. The pizza was consumed by multiples of us. Miranda, loving it, loving it. Glad for that with the HB90, for sure, for sure. Joanne's trying to revise the remaining chapters that you couldn't. Oh, gotcha. And developmental editing's totally worth it. And sometimes just these first few steps are the messiest. It's gonna get done though, for sure. Mom Angela had salami. Oh, pickles. I am addicted to pickles. I kid you not. And chips. Lori creating some aesthetic boards in Canva. Love it, love it, love it. For those of you who saw Sarah's vision board party over on, I think it was the main HeartBreathings channel, totally worth it. Like I wasn't already addicted to Canva. Thank you, Sarah, for giving me more reasons to be in Canva. Just saying. Cheesecake Man. I was going to say we spent most of our time the last few days with us, for sure, me and you together. Happy belated birthday, by the way, my love. He did have a birthday this week, and it was epic. We went axe throwing for it. Louise, your son-in-law came over to put a monitor stand that he gave you for Christmas. Oh no! Brownie points are still being awarded for the attempt. Brownie points well earned. Oh my goodness. Your Amazon package has been secured. And for me, what came tonight was my replacement electric rechargeable lighter that's for my candles, because I needed one longer for my tall candles. And then my new binder for HB90 came in. It's so pretty. I would show it to them, but unfortunately, I have a Wigglesworth in my lap. So Sako is currently streaming over on her channel with metal and RC going on. They're talking about their 2023-2024 changeover. Rachel had to step out. I know from over being on Sako's channel, you weren't feeling all that great. I hope you get feeling good and get feeling better here very soon, my friend. Did I catch up? Almost? Almost. Yay. Well, that was what flew by for Cami. 546, not bad. Cleaning your desk and getting organized 1000% counts, and the Virgo gives you permission to allow it. Should give the permission to yourself accordingly. Jess, you got into looking at the new Chad word tracker journal and you forgot you were sprinting until unmuted. And then, of course, you hear the rustling and then just adorbs. She thinks she is. And of course, Kitty Cam with the panda, Cat Cam. One of yours wanted snuggles. It is that time, unfortunately. Right? Cheesecake Man. Ah. Was a one-room commander's cabin next to the fort that no longer exists. You should know. You should know. You hung out a lot right next door to it downtown at certain meetings you used to go to. My high school is still called Fort Hill High School that I graduated from for this reason because we set up on the hill above the fort. Anywho, dinner achieved, made spaghetti for Mama Maggie. Ooh, Hotel Del Luna. Is it a good watch? Dawn, you're here on time for you, my friend. We do believe in, to paraphrase Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, wizard mode around here. You're here to do the thing when you need, when you love, and yes, all this to loving on the kitties. So true. Jess, when you were at your grandpa's for Christmas, the kids were outside playing with the toy axe throwing game. Oh, they make toys of those now. I imagine it's like the Nerf brand where it's spongy and soft and doesn't hurt as much because unlike Viking children, I say this as someone who has taught K-12 for 10 years. We cannot allow our children to run around like the Vikings did and actually teach them how to use weaponry. Please don't. Oh God, please don't. Ooh, please don't. Cammy bathroom break. Speaking of break, nice little segues there. We've been into a break for a little bit. We're going to go into a sprint. And then when we come back from said sprint, we're going to do a cup of positivity reminder and take a break. We have been here for over an hour. Since we're running a little long, I'm shifting the break to after this one. But if you still need a break, take a break. Just because I'm not taking one right now does not mean you should prevent yourself from. On the other hand, I shall see you here in the 25. Rock it out. Do what you need. You know you rock. And if you don't, I'm going to hug you till you believe it. See you soon. All right, everybody. How did it go? How did it go? I just edited my least favorite chapter in all of book 3. Do not like what happens in the chapter is necessary for the plot of book 4. I do not like it. It's all your fault, Frey. It is all your fault. Okay, so that means I'm all the way up through chapter 51, surprisingly, because it's final read through for polishing means and posting. How's it going for yins and yas? How's it going for yins and yas? So, bathroom break for Cammy. All hail the feline overlords from Mama Maggie. Mama Maggie, are we getting this on merch one day, hon? Because I totally don't need a coffee mug, but I need a coffee mug, if you get my meaning. Mama Angela, only 1 hour. You are not late. You are on time for you for one. And thank you so much for the boop on top of. Read through 15 more pages. Hello to the Molly Moo that was. Jess, don't know why you thought you'd get a 5-year. Hey, I said what I said about it not being Viking times anymore for a reason, okay? Note I also said I taught K-12. Nothing surprises me anymore. Just saying. JK, all the love and all the share and the back and forth. Did we want to finish the back, though, and asked she'd give you the book? Ooh, okay. So consider that a positive thing for sure. You told her at the beginning of December. Ah, understood. Just the axes are plastic. Oh, okay. So it is kind of like child, like I assumed, Nerf vein of danger. We'll put it that way. Have a good night, Paget. Take care of yourself. I know you're worth it, my friend. Sweet dreams indeed. 368 for the cami. Mama Maggie to JK. Getting things formatted for oh, yes. You have all the epic things coming up for sure. And I can't wait to read those. They look so good. Miranda, last sprint, you'll be reading, and then be even too tired for Moonology cards. And if you need to refill the well and draw tomorrow, that's okay. We are going to do a total of at least 5, maybe 6 tonight, depending on how chatty we get. Jess, you feel that as you're plotting some stuff and frequently asking your characters, why are you making me do this? It's not very nice. We are way past that in my books. I mean, I literally had in my mind's eye a conversation I had with Frey earlier today was, are we seriously going to go through with this? And his response was, you read book 2, right? This shouldn't be no surprise. It's like, great. I kind of knew what I was getting myself in for, apparently. Cammy managed to see the cute freaking little boop to your right, to your arm right before you ran off. You mean the moo? Yep. Moo. Cheesecake. Speaking of Cheesecake Man, I'd say you don't have enough mugs. Yeah. The Cheesecake Man's birthday present. He collects shot glasses when we go on vacation, like souvenirs and stuff. And I got him a display case finally to like keep them safe, keep them clean, keep them on display in his office and whatnot, or even wherever in the house. And yeah, I told him I kind of think I should have bought you two because I don't think 50 some slots is going to be enough because he's been collecting since longer than we were married and together. So, yes, yes. Why did it have to be cats? Why did it have to be cats? All of this, all of this. Just nobody was going to go to the hospital if Okay, now I'm curious what happened. Don't spoil it for me. Got a page written for Dawn. Well done, well done, Cammy. The Axe game is essentially a large scale version of damage free darts. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. I needed to buy 3 of them apparently, not 2. Dina, it's great to have you here. Great to have you here. We are just about to get into our 4th sprint, which for a good bit of us is going to be self care, soul care, because we've been here for an hour and a half and we got about an hour and a half ahead. So, with that being the case, let me go ahead and give you the quick reminder. Let me go ahead and give you the quick reminder from the Cup of Positivity, George Eliot. It is never too late to be what you might have been. 'Tis never too late, that's for sure. I'm taking a self care, soul care break. Self care is your physical body, so dancing can be the self care. Soul care is anything that goes beyond that, in my opinion. So while you might be doing the dancing for the exercise, it's the music that reaches your soul. If you want a comparison side by side, if you have been sitting here for the first 3 sprints and not getting up to do the things, because some of you did last time, some of you need to do that this time if you didn't. I'm going to go ahead and take my own advice and take a break. See you in a little bit. Okay. How did it go? How did it go, everybody? Houses, houses. So let's go into a chat break. We will have sprint 5 and 6 after this, so we will probably go a little bit over. I possibly actually going to get the chapters out that I need to get out. So we shall see how that goes. How's it going for you? Cami, just waiting for the oven to reach the right temperature for the garlic bread, and then you'll reheat the leftover pasta, turkey, spinach sauce you made. Ooh, sounds delicious. And Adina's all in for the self-care. And this girl dinner sounds like chef's kiss amazing. Sounds amazing. Cami, you plan to make it for Christmas? I feel this. Christmas and I don't always get along for similar reasons. So you had whole chicken pot pie soup and considered to be a traditional meal in the can. There you go. But you had to make sure that Panda got their food, and Panda deserves all the lovin's, All the hellos from JK and Adina. Angela took a hot bath and now back to Woik. And then hello back, and romance is the perfect go-to to pick. Cami, happy tummies for Cami and Panda. Yay for the long night. It's been a while, hasn't it, with the 6 sprints? Melanie, you have a good night, my friend. You worked hard. Take care of yourself. You're always worth it, my friendo. Formatting is like at currently the one thing that I need to not talk negatively about too. So feeling all the feelings, because that's when the tech gremlins come out, is when formatting happens, in my opinion. Joanne to Anadina, contemporary fictionaries. Like, your culinary story sounds so breathtaking and enjoyable too, my friend, for sure. Just the day job and the move, kind of the long nights, not you would be surprised. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am a lifelong, since like the age of 12, card-carrying member of Insomniacs Anonymous. We all promise we will do what we need to do at 3 a.m. while the rest of the world's asleep. If Kay Parquet were here, she would agree with me. I do have chronic insomnia. Like literally fall asleep somewhere between 11 and midnight, and I'm awake by 5 or 6. If I'm lucky, that's a long night to me. Joanne, you don't blame Mama Maggie. That's why, with the formatting, and that's why you're paying someone. I'm actually considering doing that for my Kickstarter. Paying someone to format all the pretty and make like a couple chapter pretty pages really pretty and filigree and stuff. And all the hugs from Angela to Inadina. Good to see you indeed. Late night sprints, not possible. Well, at the last place where we were living, we also had a quiet time curfew in our apartment building, so I couldn't sprint past 11 o'clock. I wasn't allowed. Here, it's a house. If I'm quieter and get a little bit ASMR-y, I'm sure we're okay. You're very, very welcome. I was wondering how that was going. So if you wanted to go ahead and give a shout out there to our dear friend, where's my live document? Where are my links? Hello. Where is my linkage? I will go ahead and pop the link in the chat there if you want to go ahead and check out it. If not support, then to see an example of how Joanne is using Ko-fi to help raise money there for their project. Mama Maggie, be blessed. You take care of yourself, my friend. Huge hugs. Yeah, I love sleep. Sleep don't love me. When's my next Kickstarter launch? I wondered if you were having one soon. Has the link changed at all, Angela? If you have a link and you have the wrench, drop. That's what I don't know what my hands are doing at this point. I don't know. It's starting to get loopy time. I will talk about my Kickstarter launch date tomorrow. during my live I'm doing at 1 p.m., I haven't exactly figured out if I'm doing the launch in Q2 or Q3 yet. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Hello, Tabitha. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here. Congratulations on the sales for sure, for sure. And this is the other thing. Our next door neighbors have a baby. So I'm trying to be polite about that too, in case it's in reverse next year and we're the ones with the baby. I'm not pregnant yet. It would be lovely to spend this summer pregnant, though, is kind of where we're at with that. So, on that note, I do apologize for the skipping around and whatnots, but we're going to put a pin in it there. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves into sprint number 5. We might do a short one on number 6 to wind us down. We'll see how we're feeling. But in the other reboot, let's just sprint. See y'all here in a little bit. All right, everybody. So we do have one sprint left after this chat break. I do want to go ahead and go over the sprinting calendar for the Heart Breathings writing community, though. Yes, I am unmuted. The last time I did this, I was not unmuted. So let me make sure I'm unmuted. I'm sorry I didn't catch the mic on that. So we are back here 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, and then 4 p.m. Eastern for Tracy the Revised Writer. No, those are not me misstating the time zone because I'm in Eastern time and we normally list them in Eastern time. Tracy and I just seem to be both agreeing to start early tomorrow. And I'm running a little longer tomorrow too until 11 a.m. So Mel is going on 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and I believe that's the last sprints we're having for 2023. I know Sarah has a live stream of some sort if you're taking her Manifest Your Best Year course. So you're going to want to check that out on all the social medias. And then on Monday, the beginning of 2024, 8 a.m., K Parquet, and then noon for JD Robinson. So we have a full schedule coming along. And of course, thank you to everybody who partakes in overseeing the tinyurl.com/authortube link that is out and about there on the interwebs, because I know that you all tend to hunt us Heart Breathings admin down to include us as part of that. So do indeed, if you want any sprints live or on the replay, including ours, they do, or you want to double check and confirm, that would be a good link to use. How we do. I also went ahead and shared the link there for Joanne's Project Sugar and Spice, which she's trying to get funded ASAP in the next year. And then Angela starting up a book C Kickstarter. So if you want to keep up and see how Kickstarter, because I use Kickstarter to do my books are paranormal romance mixed with sword and sorcery type stuff. So if you want to see an example of someone who uses children books, that would be Mom here, Momgela. Go ahead and give a check out and a follow and more. Dawn spent that sprint trolling one of your artist friends' socials to prepare for a meeting. I do this to my character sketch artist, Sun Proa Arts. Sometimes I'll haze him a little bit. Speaking of which, I got an update on Vovery. Oh my God, his hair is gorgeous. Just saying. JK, thanks to Mama Maggie. And the next goal is for developmental editor. As an editor, I do have to say we are always an epic person to pick when you can afford us, or just to pick our brains. Cami, are you going? I am actually a clinically diagnosed, like, by a doctor, and have been on medication for since off and on since I was a teenager. So it's I don't mind admitting this because it's not like I wear it as a badge or anything. It just is. I live with chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So the chronic insomnia comes from that. They kind of sadly go hand in hand. So I wish it was just conditioning. No, unfortunately, it's my circadian rhythms are chemically not right. Toddler, I was going to say, is that them or is that the like a cousin? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the front door because I'm normally down here. Cami, because you've been a night owl since birth. See, I wondered for a while if this actually was the case when I was a teenager, now that I think about it, because my dad is a natural night owl and my mom's a natural morning person. No, not the case. Not the case, according to doctors. Dalton, there was a reason you're rewriting the book. You found something early on that you can use for oh, nice. Nice. And if you feel the twist, your readers are more likely to feel it too. Just saying. AC, it's great to have you here. We are going to do one more sprint. I'm going to be a little bit wind down, probably about 20 minutes, but we're going to do another sprint. Lori had to step out. Have a good night, my friend. Take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. Yes. Oh, is she on Twitch? Or is this like one of her recorded audiobooks? I'm confused. Sorry. Not all here, Jenna. Not all here, Jenna. And then you noticed for Jess that Tracy changed her time to start earlier tomorrow and not sprinting. It's a holiday. I'm kind of not surprised, honestly, with it being a holiday, my friend. It's usually that's a typical December for us, I think, is the end of it gets a little chop mixed up. And JK, you have a good night, my friend. You take care of yourself. You're also definitely worth it. So, for all of you others, including Louise, hugs to you. Hugs to you. If I don't see you first, enjoy. And this is a replay. Gotcha. The short story playlist. I was like, wait a minute. Is that posted in both places? No. All right. We are going to do a quick wind down sprint for those of you who are still hanging here with me. I'm just going to make it about, I said 20 minutes. Let's get closer to the 20 minutes. Close enough. So we will see you all here on the other side. For anyone else departing out, again, please take care of you. You rock. You deserve to do it. See you in a little bit. Well done, everybody. Well done, well done. We just wrapped up the last Friday night sprints of 2023. I'll see you again here 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning for 3 more hours. Thank you so much for everyone who's here tonight. Please do make sure that you are indeed saving your work, making any notes for future you where you left off, because if you have not gone to bed yet, I'm sure you're on your way there now. You're all quite welcome. You're all quite welcome. And thank you again for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow morning. And well, tomorrow afternoon, I'm also throwing another little planning session where I'm covering not only kind of a glimpse of what my goals are for social media, but also how I'm including Ream stories and Kickstarter as part of my whole publication process. So you all been asking for it. You're going to get it right in time for 2024 to start. Above all, please take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. You always have been. You always will be. And have a good night.